Hello, thanks for being here with me, Tiger Lilith Tarot. This is going to be a last quarter moon spread to new moon spread for Capricorn placements. There is a lot of smoke coming off of that, Capricorn. Let's see what that means. Could mean you really doing a smoke cleansing might be a good idea right now, or you could just be really fired up about something. Maybe that's it. I'm feeling like the smoke, excuse me, I'm almost feeling the smoke cleansing more here. We're in the last quarter moon phase, so energies are waning. We are going to take a look at what is breaking down, what is readjusting, and where you're experiencing a transition. And these are all these things are happening so to make room for new energies coming in. So when I say something is breaking down, it's breaking down so that you can have, so that it can, pretty much reset itself. Wow, interesting. Wow, okay, so your whole concept of happiness, when it comes to relationships, is readjusting, completely breaking down. But because of your emotional stability, this is able to happen. But your emotional stability is the control that you have of your emotions, Capricorn, is waning. This might be an emotional moon phase for you. Okay, let's see here. Under what is adjusting? Sorry, these cards are very slippery. What is readjust? What? Excuse me. Where are you experiencing readjustment? We have the Eight of Discs, the Six of Swords, and the Queen of Swords. Okay, and under where you are experiencing a transition, we have the Nine of Swords, the Five of Cups, lots of emotion right now, and the Ace of Pentacles. Interesting. Okay, I really like this, Capricorn. With the Four of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, this is one of your cards. You're seeking, I think you're seeking stability. This is coming from a place of holding on, but there's something that you need to let go of from the past in order, I think, to get the stability that you want. I think you're holding on to things that you might need to let go of. So let's see, with under the breakdown here, we have got Justice, the Ten of Cups, and the King of Cups. Words on here: justice, harmony, and control. So there's a breakdown when it comes to justice, harmony, and control. Fairness, a breakdown possibly of, usually this is legal contracts. I'm seeing this, Capricorn, as more when it comes to love relationships with the Ten of Cups and the King of Cups here. This could have to do with work, and there's a breaking down of legal contracts or just legal, not really work, legal contracts in general. I feel it's more of a divorce situation or the breaking of an emotional contract that you have with someone. The emotional contract that you have with someone that I don't even think you have this contract. I think you had it. This is past. This is releasing the past. There's something there's something you've been holding on to that used to bring you this harmony and emotional control. A relationship, a union, a bond, possibly a marriage, or someone you lived with, you shared a place with, so your name was both on the lease, or a place that you might have both worked together. Maybe you didn't live together, but you worked together, so both of your names were on the business. But this is more than just a business relationship, Capricorn. This is something that's in the past. Because the Ten of Cups is this emotional happiness, and it comes from established emotions. And the King of Cups, very emotionally in control. We'll see more when we clarify. I feel like your emotional control is breaking down so that you can find what brings you harmony now in a relationship. With the, where are you experiencing a readjustment? With the Eight of Discs, Six of Swords, Queen of Swords. You could have Aquarius in your chart. We have two, right? Six of Swords is an Aquarius card, and it's right in the center of your reading here. And the Queen of Swords is Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. There's a readjustment. It feels like you're moving away from what you used to be dedicated to because it did not bring you the truth. There's a readjustment in how you see truth and honesty and how you obtain it. I'm not sure yet. We'll look a little further when we clarify here in the center row. Last row, under where are you experiencing a transition, we have the Nine of Swords, the Five of Cups, and the Ace of Discs. There's something you're not going to be as disappointed about. You're going to get some emotional relief and some mental relief. And your new offers coming in are going to transition into, I feel like, into a new possibility because you get some emotional and mental rest. The Nine of Swords is fear. This fear is transitioning out. It's moving out. So is this disappointment. The Ace of Discs has the word wealth on it. I don't think that your wealth is moving out. I don't think you're losing money because this is the Ace of Discs. An ace is an opportunity that hasn't come to fruition yet. It's just kind of there. You have to move towards it. So I feel like what's transitioning is the opportunities you move towards. Right? Wealth is transitioning. Okay, let's see. We're going to look at justice first here. Is justice here. The Page of Wands and the Moon. You know, I almost expected the moon to come out here because I got a really heavy moon feeling on the Eight of Discs. And this card, I usually don't, but this is a new deck. And this has all the moon cycles on it. There is a sense of confusion in this card. And the moon is can be things being hidden from us in our deep emotions, as not being hidden from our deep emotions. It is deep emotions, but it could be things being hidden from us as well. So we have justice with the moon and the Page of Wands coming out. What is breaking down? You're going to be less confused your confusion is breaking down. Confusion over what path you want to take. You're going to be much more clear with this new moon. I feel like there are secrets that might be revealed with this Eight of Discs, because not only is it confusion, but the Eight of Discs is about leaving some material items behind to focus on just one thing. Right? Dedication, determination, establishing a steady routine habit, mastering something. This person is looking to the moon, or this animal, is looking to the moon phases for guidance. And that's what it feels like here. So I feel like through this confusion, you actually get clear on what you want to go after. And this is your own desires, the Page of the Wands, right? This dynamic energy, it's visionary. You're going to be following your heart more. So this breakdown has to happen so that you can connect more, I think, with your desire. Another page here, the Page of Swords with the Ten of Cups. Yeah, it's like you almost feel, Capricorn, like you had to be forced into a place of analyzing and researching what brings you harmony, what brings you emotional fulfillment, and I call the Ten of Cups like my emotional bliss card. What brings that in for you? I feel like you had to think about this. It's like you forgot. You forgot about your own desires and your and what makes you happy. This could have to do with children as well. We have 2 pages coming out so far, and one of them on the Justice card. This could have been a relationship involving a child. Let's see, with the King of Cups. Look, we have Justice at the bottom of the deck right there. The Four of Wands. The Magician was also at the bottom when I split it there. Okay, so someone lost emotional control in your home environment. I think this is in the past. Yeah, I feel like this is a past energy that you just have not been able to let go of. Someone lost control of their emotions in your home environment, possibly a marriage, that stopped you from being fun and spontaneous. You weren't able to it's like you weren't able to be emotionally in control because of what was what was going on. There's this confusion. I feel like it's like you lost yourself somewhere, and you're finally coming. You have this opportunity, like this universe is bringing in this opportunity here to find yourself again, to find your happiness, your desire, what makes you mentally stimulated as well with the Page of Swords. Okay, let's see, the Eight of Discs, dedication, Eight of Discs. Why is this here under, I'm just readjusting the Three of Cups. I think you're going to find yourself dedicated to spending time with friends, loved ones, in a more jovial energy. This is a lighthearted energy to the Three of Cups. The Queen of Cups, the bottom of the deck. So it's almost like you're going in, you're being emotionally aware and using that to determine who you're going to spend time around. Who are you going to dedicate your time to? Right? Who do you want to spend time to? Who do you want to be around? Well, way too many cards there. Okay, let's see. For the Six of Swords. I feel like that's the readjustment period. I almost feel like that's what you're asking yourself, Capricorn. Six of Swords. Two of Cups. Yeah, this definitely has to do with a previous union that you walked away from. The Six of Swords. You possibly not completely walked away from this. Like you pulled back away. You pulled away enough to get a perspective on it. But but maybe you didn't completely walk away from this. But what's readjusting is, I feel like with this energy breaking down here, it's like you're finally able to move on from this Six of Swords energy. It's like it's pulling you out, and you're able to see how you look at unions, and unity and harmony is transitioning, right? With the Two of Cups and the Three of Cups here. Your emotions, and living more in your emotions. Allowing yourself to express your emotions more as well. The Queen of Swords with Death. Oh. Yeah, I feel Capricorn here, like you with the Queen of Swords and Death here. You're you're not you're you're deciding to move away, to move on from how you sought truth and justice and honesty and mental clarity in the past. How you did that in the past is changing because it was bringing you fear. I'm going to pull another card because that just fell out. But we have the Queen of Cups that wanted to show itself. So, but let's see, the Nine of Swords. You're looking at your emotions now. It's almost like you weren't able to before because there was this idea of happiness that you were holding on to that wasn't happiness for you anymore. It's like you didn't move on with time when this relationship broke down, right? You transitioned away from it, but not complete. You didn't keep going. And so because of that, you were stuck in this idea of happiness that wasn't your idea of happiness anymore because that was transitioning. Okay, the Nine of Swords. Three of Swords. Forgiveness. You're going to, I feel like what this is you're finally going to transition out of an area of forgiveness. It's like something, I feel like you've been forgiving. It's like you've internally been forgiving an energy that caused you fear for a long time. Like you've been doing this forgiving for a long time, but I feel like you haven't, or you've been ready. Okay, you've been ready to forgive yourself and connect to your emotions. This is like a long time coming, Capricorn. This energy feels like whatever the situation is that I'm talking about, it feels like it could, past someone you lived with, worked with, were in a loving relationship with, possibly had kids with. It's like this forgiveness has been there, but now you're accepting it because there's something about being connected to your emotions more for whatever reason that this forgiveness is able to come in and it feels healing with the Queen of Cups here. Feels like there's something, your fear is being healed. You're finally able to accept your own apology. Wow. It's very heavy energy here, Capricorn, I've got to say. This is not heavy and like sad, but just it's heavy. This is a lot that you're dealing with. As I say, yeah, I've got the Ten of Wands in my hand, clarifying the Five of Cups. This is heavy. This is a burden. But this disappointment and all these burdens, responsibilities they're going to be set free. I feel like you're not going to be holding on to this disappointment and all the burdens that came with it that weren't yours to carry. These are emotional burdens. You have been holding other people's emotional burdens for a long time. The Hermit at the bottom of the deck. I feel, Capricorn, it's like you've done soul searching for other people. Is what it feels like. You've done soul searching for others and now you're finally laying those burdens down that you've been holding on to for a long time. I don't know if anyone's familiar with the book The Giver by I believe Lois Lowry, young adult fiction. Very good book. It's the energy I'm getting. It's like you were decided, it's like the village decided that you were the giver. That you were the person that was going to hold emotion and burdens and disappointment that aren't yours. And there's some energy that Like you wouldn't allow yourself to forgive yourself. But I think you are now. I think that's transitioning. Because of an emotional awareness. Queen of Cups. This could even be a feminine energy that's come in. It could have been that you needed to forgive a feminine energy also. But I more feel like it's a feminine energy that's come in and assisted with some sort of emotional awareness. Like made you feel like it's okay to forgive yourself. The Ace of Discs with the Hangman. Wealth with the Hangman is in transition. Yeah, you're looking at wealth and new opportunities from a different perspective. I feel like you're widening your vision, I think is what's happening. Now, the High Priestess, bottom of the deck. Connected to your intuition right now. I got a sense of that with the Hermit coming out. There's a sense here, Capricorn, of this spread that you know. I feel like you know what situation I'm talking about, because I feel like this is an energy that is still present in your life for some reason, but is not still unified. Okay. And you've had this knowing about the forgiveness too for a while, but said there's something that finally allows you to take the side of relief and forgive. An emotional awareness. Is it possibly with the help of someone who is emotionally aware, guiding you along? We have the King and Queen of Cups here, so we do have divine counterparts coming in. Two people very aware of their emotions and very emotionally stable. We have Mercury coming out. The awareness of, yes, awareness. There is an awareness here in this spread that you already have. A psychic kind of awareness, it feels. Sort of spiritual, metaphysical. The awareness of many thoughts about or from and many words. Don't be afraid to say what's on your mind here, Capricorn. Don't be afraid to speak right now. Your mind could be racing. We are in a Mercury retrograde, but I feel with this card coming out, the suggestion is you have many thoughts about or from. And I feel like it's about or from the past. There are many words. Let's see here. Yeah, see the first house at the bottom of the deck. Immediately, the way you project yourself and do it on your own. I feel, Capricorn, like there is a path that you're like treading down on your own right now that nobody knows about. Has to do with the way you project yourself. What you show to the world, the first house, right? It's kind of our, what people see, I think of it as kind of like when you open the door, it's like the entrance, like, and do it on your own. So yeah, I feel like you are. I feel like you're walking a solo path that no one really knows about, but you're aware. And I feel like now maybe in the physical realm, it's time to say it. Many words, right? Mercury energy. You could look to your Mercury placement as well here. All right, or your rising sign, the first house. All right, Capricorn. This is what I have for you. Wow, what a reading. This feels. The reason I say it's a heavy reading is because this feels like energies. This moon phase readings, it's the last quarter moon, so really it's energy from the past new moon until now. What's going in, but. Not always, right? It's so I'm picking up energies from places that I can't really tell sometimes what time period. But this, because of the heaviness of the reading, it feels like this is something that this is an energy that's been with you for a while, years is what it feels like. I think you're coming out of something. And transitioning into something much better and less burdensome for you. All right, Capricorn, thanks again for being here. I hope this resonated with you. Like and subscribe. Let me know in the comments. Otherwise, I'll see you at your next reading. Take care. Bye-bye.